the podcast that sounds like your group chat after a couple of drinks.
Oh yeah.
Cheers. Going full send on everybody's having the alcohol today.
Mm-hmm. That's because this is the afternoon recording.
It's much needed.
Yeah. Well, I know I sure needed a
Tell us
woosah?
about Disneyland, my friend.
Okay, Disneyland was great. There's too many people. Like, I would rather not be allowed to go on certain days if you could just, like...
I'm gonna touch on this.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
I saw a TikTok because I also wondered this. We have always gone in like slower times and stuff like that, and like it has never been crazy. And then we went like 2021, so COVID time when the reservation system was happening, and like even though there was reservations, I was like, I feel like this is the busiest I've seen it. And the reservations never stopped. And I thought that was very strange, considering, like, why? Why do I have to book what day I come to this park?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, they use the reservation system to see how many people will be in the park so that they can staff accordingly and save money. So, like, even though it is a slow day by Disney standards, because, like,
people.
Yeah, so like there's less ride cars moving, so the lines stay long. There's less people working at the restaurants. Like, it is systematically designed to appear as busy every day now.
As possible.
I'm sorry. I paid like over $900 Canadian for 2 adults for 2 days. Keep your fucking staff on.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, and like those fast pass things, like they're great in theory, but even like, so we had like the park hopper, which I'd probably never do that again either.
Not with little kids. It's like, I can't even get across the fucking...
Well, and like, so we went, the first day we did California Adventure, which was great. Like, Kel got to meet Spider-Man, and it was like, made our entire trip. He like spent 20 minutes trying to get the fingers, and he couldn't do it, but it was so sweet. He was so excited, and the Spider-Man actor was just like,
that's
the
good.
best. So like that was cool, and so then we crossed over at 3 or 4 into Disneyland, and we had the express pass for there too, but because we didn't get there till 3 or 4, there was no spots available for the fast pass anymore. What a waste of time. Oh, I was so irritated, and I don't know, my dad really hated that we had to go over here, because we had the reservations, and yeah, I also did hate that. But then there's no other way that you would even see the things that you want to do. So I feel like they set it up that you have to come multiple days or you cannot see what you want to see.
Yeah.
The money grab, a bubble wand for $40. Well, I have to buy it, but I don't want to.
Can we comment too on like the kids with their bubble wands full tilt in the middle of the most crowd? It was your fucking kid.
Your own kid. And it's like, you just get steamed with bubbles.
Like everywhere you go, just bubbles in your eyeballs. I'm like,
Whose fucking idea was this?
Well, my kids' bubble ones went under the stroller until they were in an open area. But like, you're trying to walk through the parade area where everybody's just grouped together. Just fucking nuts.
Yeah, that was my kid. It's the first time at Disney.
Yeah, fair enough.
So yes, we did.
That was the least of her problems, let's be honest.
Well, and then we did the park hopper for our second day too, but we didn't hop parks. Oh, okay, so that was also a waste of money.
Yeah.
How much is a park hopper?
I think an extra like $90 a day or something. But yeah, we never hopped. Like, I was like, well, yeah, you know, we might get bored of one because there's only so many kid rides. But we also left for naps in the afternoon.
Our thing was also you could only get alcoholic drinks on California Adventures. No one's walking through the park to get a beer. No one's doing it.
See, by myself,
yes,
I was like all over everywhere, easy peasy. But when you're pushing the stroller,
I mean, we got through decently with the stroller. That wasn't so bad, and it was really nice to have my dad and sister there. That we really want to do this ride, and then my dad didn't want to do rides at all. He gets motion sickness, so then it was like, all right, here's the baby. And then our friends got to kind of use that to their advantage too, that he could kind of watch all the kids, which I was like, sorry.
brought you here to.
I tried to be very cautious of not overdoing it and be like, you want to go on this? And he's like, fuck no. can you keep Cal?
Yeah.
But they do have a good system for parent swapping. So if Ken and I stood in the line, or Ken, Brandy, and I stood in the line, and then our friends, they could stay and watch the kids, and then they didn't have to re-stand in line.
Nice.
We could just swap them out, and they could go as if they were in line with us. So I'm like, oh, that's nice. But I could go on a lot of rides, actually.
Did you get sick?
Quite a chicken. I only got sick on
Space Mountain. You sent the picture.
Oh yeah, that one I did get
Please
sick.
post this picture.
I only think I was sick on that one because we went on the other one in there. It's like Star
Tours.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that one I was like, oh god, I'm trying to watch the wall.
Brandy can't do that either. Like any of like the 3D screen
yeah,
ones.
the CGI
he's just
thing.
like
fucks
horrible.
with your head.
And then we immediately went on the Space Mountain.
Space Mountain. Yeah.
Space Mountain one after. And I'm in there screaming, nobody said it was gonna be blacked out the whole time.
You've never been on it?
No, I'm a chicken. Last time I was 17, I wasn't any more inclined to go on.
Oh my. Eileen went on it too.
Ugh. But and then like the stars on that one, I was like, I can't.
I've never been, so I can't weigh in on any of this.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw some people that went to Disney for their anniversary without their children, and I was like, that's a fucking choice. Like, what do you mean you have a childless week and you went to Disneyland? Like, your kids are gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
Let alone you could be in Italy for the price that you just paid. But now that I went to Disneyland again, oof, I could fuck Disney up if it wasn't for these kids. I really miss just going to Disney without kids. Like,
so much better without the
Oh
children.
my
But it is seriously so expensive. Like, after we paid for our tickets, our Airbnb, and our car rental, we still probably spent another $5,000 in 3 days of parks.
yeah,
It's insane.
is.
It ain't cheap.
Nope.
Especially then my dad, love him, just kept buying junk. And I'm like, hey, you brought a carry-on. So,
Oh my god.
how are we getting this tomato car that you've now informed me is breakable?
Oh my god.
When you already had to put stuff in my suitcase to come here.
Jesus
Did you
Christ.
buy a suitcase to check home?
He got another backpack while we were there.
Did you say, the price of a checked bag is less than this fucking Mater car that you just bought?
It's cool, but it's a decoration, not even a toy so much. I don't know, but then he got him some cool things like Tracy, so Later Man's spider.
I did.
He's got a robot spider. Her name's Tracy.
Tracy.
Oh, I feel
Interesting.
like this was like the news.
Yeah, this is like
I
Steve and his
very,
amazing friends.
Oh.
Tobey Maguire's
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
that's the only Spider-Man I know.
And they, at the Spider-Man thing, they had like a big one, and the medium one, and then the little dinky one, and he got him the medium one, and it is pretty cool.
Oh.
But they had on the sides of the buildings, there was a Tracy stuck in a spider web, and Kel was losing it. He's like, Mom, I'm too small. Where's Spidey? Help Tracy.
Stop.
And even, I wish you could hear the audio better of video of him meeting Spider-Man. He's like, you need help Tracy.
That's so cute.
You're the sweetest boy in the
You
whole
should have
world.
put these mics on him in Disney.
I should have.
Oh.
There just would have been a lot of. I'm like, why are you doing that?
What is the point of this?
I've never seen this kid pretend to be a dog ever until we're on a greasy airport floor either.
Of course. You'd be like, perfect timing, Kel.
And I love this for you. Yeah.
Everything about this is amazing.
Like in security, they had one of those, I don't know, it was like kind of like a bench, and then they had an angle on it, and it looked like a flower pit in the middle with no flowers. And he was like crying and like going head first sliding down.
Oh my god. Children in airports is...
I've given
awful.
up. Like, I'm sure my mom would be, like, horrified. Well, I mean, she was with me the last time, so she must have loosened up. But I'm like,
Yeah,
they're
nothing.
gonna crawl. Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna crawl. And they're not need to do
Crawl.
about it.
He was laying on his belly going like this. He's like, Mom, I'm a turtle. I was like,
Well, Callie's crawling is also
A
on
turtle.
her belly, so
She's also a
she
turtle.
is a turtle.
Yeah. There's no getting around that. Especially if you have long layovers.
The worst
Luckily, we
is
didn't really have.
so we did the
No,
2
we couldn't
days at Disney, and then we went over to Universal Studios, which I think I liked Universal more, but I don't know if I liked it more just because there were no lines. There was way less crowd.
I mean,
Like
that
we
is-
walked in with
They're staffing accordingly. Then
Yeah.
Universal staffs accordingly.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah. Take
With
Disney.
within the first 2 minutes we met Shrek and
What?
Fiona. So like that
Oh my
was
God,
cool.
that's cool. I want to meet Shrek.
It was really cool. We got a good family picture with that one.
That's awesome.
And I went to Universal in Florida, and we went to the Harry Potter thing, and it was so crowded. You couldn't get on any rides, and there was less than a 5-minute wait for all. I don't think there was one ride that had a 40-minute wait, but I knew it was going to be one of those CGI ones, so I didn't go. Ken went solo, and he just walked on because he was single rider.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that was cool. We did every single ride in Universal, that's kind of cool. Because at first we should have done 2 days here. This is way better. And I was like, well,
Yeah, but they don't
seen
have
it
the
all.
like little kid stuff there, do they?
There's not much for little kid stuff
Yeah.
there, and it was raining,
Mm.
so then a lot of the characters didn't come out. So Kel didn't get to meet Mario, which I was pretty bummed about.
Oh.
But he did love Mario World.
Or as your dad would say,
Mario.
Mario. Stop. That is the thing with characters that drives me nuts about Disney now too. Is like everything in Disney is so connected now. On the app, it will tell you like what characters are coming out
Oh, really?
by schedule.
That's cool.
It's cool.
Until.
But now everybody knows exactly.
Right.
So there's a lineup formed for a character 15 minutes before they've even appeared.
Of course, yeah.
Whereas when I would go as, well, an
Danielle's
adult.
been how many times?
Hard to say.
Disney adult.
Disney adults, yes.
That's why she got
We
pink
could
I
break
want to
this.
say this was
That's why she has
number
pink
7.
braids.
Well, yes.
She's
get
a
Mickey Mouse
Disney.
bracelets
She is
next
a
time.
Disney princess.
Well, maybe we should do a
I-
podcast episode from Disney.
If anybody wants to sponsor a trip for us to go to Disney,
Yeah.
Lindsay's first time to Disney doesn't take her kids.
I'll take on the Disney adult role.
Yeah. But anyways, like, you used to just, like, organically be like, oh shit, like,
There's
Yeah.
Cinderella is walking around or whatever, and, like, that is
Not.
no more.
Oh, that's
like,
kind of lame.
When I was
Yeah,
like
I don't like
7, I had that fat autograph book. I'm like, there ain't no way there was lineups like that, and I
No,
got that many
no,
autographs.
you literally, they were just
Aw.
walking around, and you would, like, I would, like, bump into Pluto, and you know, but
That's one of the only characters in Disney we did bump into.
the only one I bumped into was the Little Mermaid, but not the old Little Mermaid.
Oh.
So I actually didn't fucking
know that she was the
understand.
mermaid.
So I'm like just walking around and somebody's like, "Oh, the Little Mermaid," and I'm like looking around and like she
Where
was
is
just like
she?
standing alone on a bridge, and it wasn't until we were walking away that I was like, "There's a new mermaid."
That checks out.
Yeah, and so I feel like this girl's wearing a dress.
She looks pretty mermaidy, but
Like, is she just the biggest Disney adult here, or like?
oh Jesus!
That's another thing with the Disney stuff is when you're in Disney, it's easy because everybody's wearing Disney merch, and I need that. And we were talking about that in the store. I'm like, I really like this, but like, I would never wear this in the wild.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I did get, it's a 70th anniversary right now, and I got this baseball type shirt. Do you know what I'm talking about with that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like the 3/4
It-
length.
Well, no, it's like
Oh,
a jersey
but-
almost,
oh.
a baseball jersey
Yeah.
almost. This is the comfiest thing I have ever worn. I was
Easier than your new sweater.
Yes, that was far too hot for California. It was still good in the airport because it was very thick, so it was like a good pillow. But it's so comfortable, and it was one of the cheaper things to buy, which is like
How much was it?
still $70 American.
Woof.
But like then there was like there was like this kind of cool butterbeer long sleeve shirt. I'll get this, something different. I would probably wear this. It was $85, and it was like t-shirt material.
Oh, I will not be getting this.
And my dad's like, you gotta get a cloak. Where am I gonna wear a cloak? I'm not
Bailey,
doing
you
that.
could
You would do
wear
it.
it doing hair.
I don't actually. I didn't get
Bippity
anything.
boppity, boo, your
Boom.
hair's done.
ChatGPT would pump you up still.
Well, probably.
That cloak is rocking.
I don't think I
That's a 10 out of 10, Bailey.
I don't think I got anything from the Harry Potter thing. I looked and I just couldn't justify anything. But Ken got a really nice like breaker. Yeah, it's super nice. It's like maroon and blue in half. And it's got a little emblem. I was like, can I get the same thing as you? We'll wear them on the same day.
Hell yeah.
Twins.
I feel bad 'cause I
Just
didn't really
shave
get
your head.
Kel a lot either. I'm like, my dad bought him a t-shirt at Disney.
That's kind of the hard thing too, though, is it's like I'm going to spend so much money on this
While
like
I'm
Disneyland
here.
clothes for you that you will fit for 6 months.
Yeah.
Yes, because the kids' jackets and stuff were still $85.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's go to Walmart and get you
And like
17.
I feel like there used to
Yeah.
be like cute like collectible things that I would get for the kids, but now I'm like, oh, I get the same stuff.
At home.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be
So,
exactly
we
the
didn't
same,
shop like
but-
at all. I was like trying to find. My mom sent like my mom and dad. Sorry, Dad.
Sorry, Jan.
Gave like each kid money to like buy them something while we're there. So it's like, oh yeah, the kids easy peasy. They want everything, but like,
Yes.
what do you get?
A
Fucking
baby.
Callie.
Oh,
So
what was she? 3 months old?
yeah,
Ears.
I should have got her ears, but
What did you buy?
I got a Christmas ornament, and it but we, like, never actually made time to go to like the Christmas store in Disneyland. We just like
Christmas store.
yeah.
Wow.
So probably would have found like beautiful,
Yeah.
commemorative things for her. But I'm just like,
Disney.
only Christmas ornament in this store.
It's the fucking gaudiest
Sorry,
thing.
Mom.
This is from your grandma friend.
Yeah, grandma friend got this for you.
Yeah, well, everything Kel got, my dad bought him.
Well, and that's like we had Eileen with us, so she also was like, I want to buy them something, and I'm like, oh, we are running out of
Space.
yeah.
We have limited space with our 18 bags we've packed.
Oh. 10 pieces of checked luggage.
Jesus.
Thank
Christ.
God I was the only one that checked luggage because we had it's the smallest Nissan you could get. Car. A Rogue, a Nissan Rogue. And it was
we
like
had?
sitting on top of each
Sorry
other.
for 5 people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a car
That's
seat.
what
The
we
car,
had
I was
with
like,
And a
oh.
stroller.
Two fucking. It was probably a similar size. I can't remember if it
I
was a
forget
Rogue or
what it
not.
was. Yeah, but no, it also was way too
So
small.
okay.
Like
But I
to
mean,
fit
like-
the stroller in and then 4 fucking luggage.
Wasn't so bad because our friends picked us up from the airport and we went to Redondo Beach where they live. So then we packed up the car from they came and got it from, they have like a Traverse, so plenty big enough. And then we packed up the car at their house, and then from their place to Anaheim should have only been 40 minutes, but it
Oh,
was
gross.
like an hour and 40
Ugh.
minutes with traffic. Like, why would anyone
On the freeway?
And I
It
did the
just-
driving.
Oh,
Mhm.
shit.
Very nice.
And how
Uh,
slow were you going?
Also, how did you end up so blessed? Because I never get to do the driving.
I just want.
You have to not be the drinker.
I have to be the one that's like twisted around dealing with
Yeah.
kids all day. And Randy's like, "Can you do something about them?" I'm like, "I'll drive. How about that? You want me to drive and you can do something about them?" Then he shuts off.
Luckily, Kale's pretty easy. My phone. I want to watch video games,
Video games.
which is TikTok, but
Oh
I'm a
my
bad mom.
God.
Hashtag the bad mom
Watching
and
video
bad
games.
auntie.
Oh, well, according to Randy, I'm not an auntie anyway.
What?
You didn't see him comment that?
It's like sources say she's not an auntie.
I commented back, you're not an auntie.
Not wrong.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyway, yeah, and then all of our luggage and stuff was out, so it was just the stroller.
Did
in
you
the back.
bring car seat?
Yeah, car seat and stroller.
Yeah.
Which, thank God, we brought the strollers. We weren't going to, and
Mm.
that would have been.
Why the fuck would you?
Well, because our friends had mentioned that they have a second stroller, and I was like, I don't want to get there. And then, like, what happens if it's like an umbrella stroller? And it turns
Yes.
out her brother had borrowed it or something, so they didn't have it. I'm like, yeah, thank God.
Yeah.
I would have been buying a stroller there.
Randy didn't want to bring a stroller to Hawaii when we all went.
Yeah, we
and
stayed at like a resort that it was like a 15-minute walk anywhere. And he's like, yeah, I don't know, we probably just like won't even bring the stroller. And I'm like, and
hand bomb Callie everywhere.
what, like, what
And
do
your
you
sleeping
want to take
children?
everything to places with? Like,
Yeah.
And he pushed 4 children at one time.
Well,
majority of the time.
It was definitely a blessing in the airport because everybody else just brought carry-ons. So, like, Kale, I had to carry Kale still because we had, like, 9 bags on the stroller.
It was
in the
just a
airport.
cart.
Yeah.
Like,
It
can
was a
you guys
luggage cart.
check these? My God.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Overall, was good.
Good.
And, no, oh my God, when we were leaving, though, the plane got delayed because a woman was having anxiety. I'm going to throw up.
Did she get off?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so that delayed us an hour. So then we had no, like,
Did
chill
they
time
take
in
her
between.
luggage off?
Well, yeah,
I think
that's
they
what took
always
so
have
long.
to, that's why, yeah.
Okay. What a fucking pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah, it was.
So how does it feel to be the first guest on the Bad Aunties podcast?
Let me hear you say,
I feel a little overwhelmed. I imagine that's what she would sound like. She could talk good.
If Kelly could talk.
As if your kids don't have the highest pitched voices in the entire world.
One of them's gotta have a low-ass voice.
The third one might.
Yeah,
We'll see.
I'm the third
Who were
one.
they getting a low voice from?
It
ain't Randy.
It's me, isn't it?
Isn't it?
It's me!
It's
Very
me,
Disney.
Jessica.
I've heard I sound like Rover before.
By who?
Hungover, maybe.
Maybe when you're sleep talking.
Can you imagine her voice is all the way up here? And then it's like,
Randy,
fuck off. Roll over, Randy. Anyways, so the lady was having anxiety, which maybe I gave her the anxiety. I don't know. Because I accidentally put my phone in my stroller in the pocket when I was trying to pack everything and Kale to the plane. And I was like, oh my God, I left it. And I was afraid it would get lost in transit. And turns out you can't have a phone under there. It's like a whatever the battery.
Yeah.
And so they're like, no. And the girl that works for the airport, so not a WestJet employee, was like, you really need to be careful. This is going to delay everybody. I'm like, do you think I wanted to leave my phone out there? And the WestJet lady, she was like, enough. Go get the phone. I was like, oh, I'm hanging with you.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
Yeah, my girl here's going to get you.
Come at me. Try it.
Just hiding behind the flight attendant.
What else you gotta say, bitch?
What?
So
What?
I maybe delayed things by like 2 minutes, which was 2 minutes too long for this lady.
She's
And
like,
then-
it's a sign. That is a final destination
Oh,
sign.
and then my dad keeps being like, should we all get off the plane? I'm like, shut up.
Not the time. Not the
Just
time.
more people start
Yeah.
being like,
Oh, that's my sign.
oh, fucking Dwayne.
Mr.
Solid.
Solid.
Mr. Solid
Forgot that word.
himself.
Yeah.
It wasn't nice having my sister there, but my Kale's so mean to her. Like, everybody be eating a bag of chips and she'd go in, he'd be like, not yours. This is mine.
God, you are.
I know what, auntie.
She might be a bad auntie too.
She wants to be a
She's
good auntie so bad.
actually
She is a good auntie.
A real auntie.
She's a real auntie,
yourself.
unlike me.
Yeah.
Which is arguably also her fault.
It's true. It's true.
True. Yeah.
I'll come down to that.
Come on, Brandy.
But like, she just tries so hard with him, and he's just like, no! And it's really funny, because then sometimes he'll be like, ugh, Brandy. And she's like, I am auntie! And he's like, Brandy's here.
Brandy's
Like,
here.
poor Brandy. Just fucking watches you for free, feeds
Yes,
you.
she
I'm good with her when it's
Brandy's
just him
here.
and her. But if there's anybody else in the group, he's so mean to her.
He's like, oh.
But he
no.
didn't even want my dad most of this trip, unless my dad was holding a
Wow.
snack.
Well, fair enough.
And your
Like, at
dad
one
was
point-
always holding
Yeah.
his back.
At one point, we left to go do something. Oh, my sister Ken and I went to the outlet mall because Ken needed shoes because the shoes were wet from
Oh,
Splash
right.
Mountain.
Tiana.
I got duped into being in the front seat of that one.
And your feet didn't get wet, or you were in flip flops?
I was soaked from head to toe.
Oh.
Yes.
So you didn't miss.
But the next day I wore flip flops, so I could let them dry. I got so wet, and like not even from the big splash.
That's what she said.
Not even.
It was just from the pre-splash. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, that will also.
And then
happen.
we're like going up that like thing, and I looked down, and like somebody had dropped a Yeti cup in there. I'm like, I'm gonna get knocked out in the front by this cup when we go down. I think I have it down to a science now that if you know you're going to be scared, just start screaming. Because then your body can't register how scared you are because you're already scared.
Is that what
so we hadn't
That's
even went
what
over
happened
the
at the
hump.
haunted
Yeah, I
house.
was gonna say, is this your strategy at the haunted house as well?
It's my strategy for life, honestly. Just
This
So
scream.
you can't hear haunted house things in the haunted house. You just hear Bailey going,
For
is
an
that
hour straight.
like a scared scream, or are you just making noise? And
It's like when you're in the
you
woods
heard it
and
here first.
there might be a bear, so you just make yourself big and make lots of noise.
That's not how we do it.
Is
That's how I do it.
That's a choice.
No one's gonna
I
scare
just
you.
run, and when I do hikes, I just scream the whole time. And then
5 hours of just pure
and then the bear
screaming.
won't come because I was screaming the whole time.
That's why Bailey doesn't hike.
They're like, I'm not gonna scare this girl because she's clearly already scared.
No, they're like, that bitch is scared. We're gonna come harder at you.
So far, that hasn't been the result.
Well,
just like,
last year was not
Not
as
scary.
good.
yeah.
So this year is the real test. We're miking ourselves up.
I think we
Going
should go to
through.
the other
with
one.
what,
Then.
our
Yes.
hockey sticks?
Just
These
Gonna
clips,
hang the fucking boom over.
they clip. I will actually.
that works perfect. I get to be in the middle still. That means.
Oh
Is
my
that
God.
too low? Or you'll just fucking inhale this microphone.
Just suck it right off.
I still just can't get over the image of like trying to hike the Grand Canyon and you're just
Not even any bears. You can see fucking everything clearly.
why is somebody doing
I
that?
just have to be safe.
Are
and
they
make sure
okay?
that the bears don't come and get
Are
me.
there bears at the Grand Canyon?
There is no, and you
Cougars.
can see everything.
Lots of cougars.
Yeah, me.
The baddest auntie.
Shiba.
She bad.
Fuck up our camera now.
Jeez.
I was
So, for all our listeners, we like to go and get scared every now and then at Halloween time.
because we're all wusses. So
We are very not.
Well, as you've heard, I've actually unlocked the stage.
She knows the trick. But at Deadmonton in Edmonton, if you pee your pants, you get a pin that says, what does it say?
I lost control.
I lost control at Deadmonton.
I'm the proud not owner. Of the
I was 3
pin.
months postpartum, so
I was not. I still peed my pants. I won't lie.
well, it's funny because they're like, "Oh, can you pinpoint the moment that you peed yourself?" And I'm like, "Oh, just start
Just
to finish.
Literally
I
a
just was
tiny
peeing."
leak
I'm
the
like,
whole time.
were you peeing from scared or were you peeing from me dead bugging? That's the true
I'm
question.
like, there was laughter pee, there was like scared pee.
Losing control at the haunted house the first year we all went together when we surprised Bailey with a fun trip.
That was the best, worst surprise ever. I've never been surprised for anything, so they were like, "We have a surprise for you." I start crying because I'm like, "That's
Yeah,
so
we're like,
nice."
"Oh,
I'm so touched.
we have a surprise for you," and she
Like crying.
cries and is like, "I don't think
ever
anyone
surprised
has
me.
ever surprised me," and we're like,
Well, you're in for a treat.
And then I instantly was like, "Are we going to a haunted house?" You guys were like, "Oh no."
We would never.
"Certainly not."
We're nice, kind humans.
It was a haunted house.
Turns out we're not nice or kind.
At least we went for good food first.
True.
I was like, I think. Yeah, the only thing. Well, there was 2 things I was gonna complain about, but I'll just tap it down to 1 because we're already doing so good.
Amazing.
On point.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Today's forum, a lady asked about overparenting.
Did you comment about fetching?
Have you tried playing fetch with the
I'm
child?
saying we're doing underparenting right now.
I would. Yeah.
So anyways, this chick was like, I have always been a fence rider about having kids because like moms just always seem like burnt out, crazy, not having a good life, and she's like, oh, I don't want to do that. So anyway, she's like, fast forward, I've been reading a good amount about overparenting, and I realized I don't have to do everything perfectly, and children don't need a million activities, and like not every activity needs to be a learning activity.
Yeah.
And
They can be bored.
yeah, like I could just live my life as a mom and not be. But yeah, now she has a baby, and she's like, now I feel guilty if everything isn't made from scratch.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm harming my baby. I'm worrying about not doing her exercises that are going to get her to reach her milestones. And I'm probably entertaining her too much and should let her be bored a little more. I'm like Googling what not to say to her, like no and good job.
That's all I say to my children.
I'm like,
No.
Good
uh,
job.
No, and 1 and 2.
And
And
so
so we
it's
get
like-
to 3.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
And so then she's like, well, what if the second and third time moms like found helps prevent overparenting? And it's like, well, second and third time moms, you are built in not overparenting because you
Can't.
yeah, like,
You physically cannot do it.
and so that I'm like, I feel like this is such a thing for our generation. Is our generation's curse right now is it's like, no, I'm not gonna do overparenting, but then like
There's so much guilt.
You go on
behind
TikTok
it.
Well,
for 40 seconds,
and
you're like,
it's
I
like-
should be doing
yeah,
this.
I mean, everything right now for me is like what you should be feeding your kid, and like it shouldn't be the rice cereal, and it shouldn't be the pouches, and it shouldn't be
Blah, blah,
even
blah.
homemade fucking veggie purees because they're not getting nutrients from veggies. They should be having bone marrow and veal and
I'm sorry.
I'm like
I will not be eating that myself. So
I
I'm
do not know a
making that for my
single
children.
baby that has grown up eating veal, and I think I could say they're all good. So
But then, like, for our generation, too, never had a water bottle day in my childhood,
Yeah.
but I had enough Kool-Aid packet things to get a fat prize that my mom never let me turn in until it wasn't even a thing anymore. Topic for another time.
That's some trauma.
I could have got a pool, a camera.
a pool?
Yeah, I had a lot.
How? What? Why didn't your mom let you?
It was probably like a pool, but I could have gotten it.
Maybe for a Barbie.
She was like, just save them. Just save them.
For what?
Save
Or
them.
to
I
never
wanted
happen.
a bigger pool.
Yep. So they're probably still on top of my dad's bread box, if we're being honest. Unless I got bad one day and threw them out, that might have happened too.
Also, that checks.
But like, if I would call myself relatively healthy, I don't have allergies,
Mhm.
knock on wood.
Right.
And I got high blood pressure. Maybe that's all the Kool-Aid. I don't know.
It's
We were drinking apple juice out of a bottle, my guy.
That's why she has adult braces. Don't feed your kids apple juice.
Yeah, no,
out of a bottle.
don't. But like, you hear a lot of excuses from the parents about, oh, we don't know why you're like this, and it's like, oh,
I
could it
tell
have been
you.
that? Anyways, so like, so many people are like, oh, you should read. Like, there is books about stopping overparenting, and I'm like, well, that feels like overparenting, because now I have to read a book to tell me to stop doing things.
I feel like every parent has like that one thing that they read online that they hold on to, like overparenting. For me, I like read a thing where like you shouldn't tell your kids to be careful.
Oh, yes.
And it was like, be careful! No, just fall, hit your head.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
it's fine. You totally should hit your head. But also, we grew up on Final Destination, and I don't like
Yeah.
when they're
100%.
swinging from the monkey bars. I'm not like, oh,
And that's
yes.
our guest in the background.
Probably can't even hear it.
True. True.
Like, I'm not like, oh, they might like twist their ankle. I'm like, they will fall on the back of their head.
Well, Cece did.
Yeah, and she made it, so
She's
I
fine.
should be like, rock
Top
on.
of a fucking playground.
Oh, God.
And then Danielle trips and
Trying
sprains her
to get
ankle on the
her.
way.
Okay,
Oh my
but
God.
again, for our age group, like, do you remember playing Grounders?
Yep.
Where you're with your eyes closed
Yep.
I watched a girl fall off the top because she had her eyes closed at the Catholic school park. I was like, ooh!
Woof.
Like, is she gonna move? Because she's scorpion.
Oh, no.
And you know what? She lived to tell a tale.
Well, that's good. Good for her.
And we played it at recess, a supervised recess. We're like, this recess is for grounders.
And that was, like, there's lots of things that my kids do now that I'm like, oh, you absolutely cannot. And then I'm like, Danielle,
We did worse.
so much worse.
Mm-hmm.
Like, buying a 2-story house, I'm
Mhm.
like, this railing, they're gonna crawl over this railing.
Mm-hmm.
We used our railing, like, we would, like, crawl, like, shimmy along the outside of it all of the time. And
Or like even like going down the stairs. Did you guys ever have like those body pillows and you just like,
Yep.
pull it up like a toboggan?
we did not.
We
have
had a
that.
giant, like, I don't know if it was a stuffed animal or what. It was massive, but it was like that windbreaker material, so it was extra slippery, and we had carpeted stairs. And
You had a
just-
stuffed animal made out
I
of
don't know.
windbreaker?
Like, I don't know what it was.
That's what
It
would bring
was
up in there.
massive. Like, I don't know if it was a beanbag. Maybe it's a beanbag. Yeah. But hey, that thing slid down the stairs. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, in Spirit River, like the best place in the wintertime was the dirt hill
mm-hmm.
because that's where you went tobogganing.
Yeah.
And like people were sliding down that thing on garbage bags.
Yep.
I remember being so mad when somebody built a house right there, and in our
Ruined it.
minds, we're like, they made them take down the dirt hill. We were mad. We're like, these people ruined what this
our
town is
dirt
about. This is
They
a
came to our
landmark.
town.
And fuck shit up.
But yeah, so on the overparenting that we were trying to talk about, one of the things was just like, oh, but like, you know, it's one thing now to not worry about it when they're babies, but like when they're kids and everybody else, like it just seems like every mom is volunteering for every activity and showing up to every event, and like, is your kid always gonna feel left out if you don't? And yeah, on Eva's birthday, I was like, what do you want in your lunch today, big guy? And she's like, I want my ham sandwich. Mom can do that. We have ham, we have bread. I will
Easy.
make you a ham
Easy.
sandwich on your birthday.
Can't relate, but I'll make it for you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, don't know why you want this, but whatever. So that's fine. And then she's like, but I want you to write me a note. And like,
I know.
the thought didn't even like process through my brain before the words came out of my mouth. I was like, you can't read. Who is sending their kids notes in kindergarten?
Not me.
They can't read.
You could have wrote anything on that note.
Well, so she's like, I want you to send me a note. I'm like, you can't read. And she like looked at me very taken aback, and she's like,
That's why she had a bad birthday.
well,
You didn't
We'll get
write
to
a
that.
note for her.
I didn't. I intended to. It is not my fault what gets forgotten when Tweedledum and Tweedledee and Tweedle whatever get into shit. So I was like, because I was like, you can't read. She goes, well, the kids that come and help us, so the grade 9 kids go and like eat lunch with them.
Cute.
And they read the notes that the moms write to the grade
Every
5
day.
kid. I'm like, who's getting
Never
notes?
have I ever wrote a note.
And
for
I've
my
never
child.
heard about it before this day.
Yeah.
But no, on her birthday, boom, Mom, I need a note today. And then I forgot. And when I pick her up, she's like, you never wrote that note. And I'm like,
That was the worst birthday ever.
yeah. And she cried later that day. She had a bad birthday. And her middle sister mocked her for it. Well,
Life
that's,
is-
I'm like, both my parents worked. And my mom and dad did not participate in stuff like this.
Or send you a note, and you have trauma.
I don't have trauma. My only trauma is self-inflicted things that I did to myself. I'm trying to get more attention, so maybe that's trauma. But
You do
Some
love
would say that's a
attention.
response.
That's the response.
yeah, but I'm like,
I don't know, both my parents worked, and like, I don't know, I was such a dick about my mom growing up, because she never did any of that stuff. She did not get like, you want to play a game? She was like, no. And I'm like, I'm an only child, my guy, until I was 10. But, like, they never missed a Christmas concert
Yeah.
or a dance recital. Actually, my dad did miss one, and I got an award, and I was very upset with him.
Trauma.
Still talking to my therapist about that one, Dwayne.
Still working through that.
Not Mr. Solid back then.
Mr. Flaky!
But I do think that there's more, like, don't overparent, but you need to parent enough.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, they all have, like, so many people I know, they're both working now. And then, yeah, stretching themselves thin, doing every activity all of the time.
I'm not at the activity stage yet. I do
Yeah.
feel bad. People are like, oh, like, I took my kid to the library for, like, that hour every day. I'm like,
Never have I ever brought my child to a library.
I got him some markers.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
do
I think I'm killing it.
that some of those things, though, because I always wonder that too, like, the nurses and stuff will always be like, oh, just so you know, there is these Mummy and Me groups, and they're at the, and I'm like,
I
oh,
have enough
disgusting,
friends.
why? And that, but that's the thing, is, like, I think for a lot of people, like, it's for them, because they don't have the,
friends.
like,
Especially in such a transient city like where
yeah,
we
like,
live.
somebody just moved here with their husband that had to work
Yeah.
here, and they don't have, I'm like, oh, I have enough people,
It's crazy how many times, like, on, like, our local...
Do you have
like,
this in your pants?
I do.
It's a cup holder.
this is my nice Spirit River Rangers.
Let's go, girl.
But, like, how many
China.
people on our local Facebook pages that are
Are
like,
looking
I just
for
moved here
friends,
looking
yeah.
for friends. I'm like, good on you for posting that. I could
Would
never.
never, yeah.
Mhm.
I just rot in my basement.
I'd be like, we are going to the maybe playground
I'm like, what?
and
Oh.
not talking to anybody else.
But, like, what a life where you didn't have so many people wanting to, like,
Right?
hang out with you.
Yeah,
We're
pencil
like,
you in.
hey, do you guys want to come to my party? No, could not be bothered. Thank you. Does anybody want to go out on Saturday? Ooh, no.
Absolutely not.
Literally happened today.
As we're like, we have so many things to do together. We're like, ugh, I
I'm not the
never
friend.
want to do any of these things.
Lose my number.
We actually aren't friends.
Just sends back in the group chat. New phone, who dis? Well, on that note,
Should we wrap her up?
well,
Ending.
thanks for joining us again. Hopefully these are getting a little less painful.
I
Anyways,
disagree.
we'll catch you guys Wednesday for a new episode.
Bye.
Oh.